people are dying, there is no oxygen, and still he is being sent to India on June 15.
Advocates are pleading with the Canada Border Services Agency to halt the planned deportation of 27-year-old Jatinder Singh back to India on June 15th, claiming the CBSA is not only putting his life at risk due to the devastating second wave of COVID-19 in that country, but as well because they fear he will be targeted the moment he arrives back in India.
The father belongs to a political parties, and the opposition parties are not in favor of them. And a few years ago, they already attacked his father. And like a few months ago, they attacked his brother.
Singh, who worked as a farmer in India, claims he left his native country fearing for his life in 2013 and first started in the United States before crossing the border to Canada in May 2017, where he has family.
In 2019, his appeal and refugee claim got refused in 2018, but his appeal got refused in 2019. Since 2019, he was out of status. And he has to apply for the humanitarian grounds, but the COVID came.
Singh had been working as a truck driver in Canada, transporting goods between Montreal and various cities, which is what he was doing the night of March 9th when he was arrested, after he claims someone bumped into his parked truck while he was taking a nap, and police were called to report the incident. Once officers looked up his name in the system, they saw he was in the country without legal status since 2019, and he was detained. No other charges were brought against him.
He had his driver's license, he was paying taxes, he was following the law.
After the arrest, Singh was transferred to the Laval Immigration Detention Center, where he was detained for close to 2 months. Since his release, Singh has been placed on the CBSA's Electronic Monitoring Program pilot project. His location is constantly monitored by a device attached to his ankle, and he is forbidden to leave his residency between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. every day until his deportation. In an email response to City News, the Canadian Border Services Agency states it's bound by privacy laws and cannot speak on specific cases, but confirmed that as of November 2020, they resumed enforcing removals of all inadmissible people, but add that as of April 23, 2021, and until further notice, the agency is not enforcing escorted removals to and through India.
I read that as it's not safe for one of our Canadian CBSA people to escort you to India, but just get on a plane and you can go off to India.
Mr. Jatinder Singh has actually been issued a deportation order, and we can show you the document, which includes all the flight details.
City News reached back out to the CBSA for clarification on whether any deportations to India would be taking place, escorted or not, and under which conditions, but did not hear back in time for air.
My husband has been waiting now for 2 months to come from India, and he can't because the direct flights are banned. So in the middle of this, they're taking a human being and going to send him back to this nightmare.
He was transporting goods. He was driving a truck. He never think of his health and safety.
And we've heard politicians in Quebec and in Canada saying that they want to regularize these workers who have kept literally the wheels of society, moving.
In Montreal, Sacha Obas, City News.